Hello guys, and welcome to another market update video. So I'm going to talk about Bitcoin as always. I'm also going to cover a few altcoins like Solana, Ethereum, Fartcoin, Brett, and Hype. So today I've taken a few trades. I've taken 3 shorts actually. I've taken 1 scalp, actually 2 scalps and 1 day trade. The day trade was shared in my VIP group, this trade. Based on momentum, single print, fake out, and pretty much major liquidations on the bigger picture, and also being extended intraday from both EMAs and VWAPs. We can see here with the price getting higher, momentum getting lower. Good sign for looking for a short. We're going to see momentum really fading with the money flow starting to coil down. That's a great sign for a short. But the thing was, when I saw these signals pretty early, I was like, you know what, we may get front run, but I shared this setup beforehand, and once we got this fake out with some spikes, I took the trade, and I closed the trade around 2R, was the week equilibrium of this week. Great trade, and very happy about that overall. So that was my main trade for today. Took that on a few accounts. Didn't take any shared trade yesterday because I couldn't really find anything. So happens to me, happens to you probably. But patience is it, and chasing is never a good idea. So where am I looking to trade right now? Great question. So I don't really have anything I need to go long here, I need to go short here. Not at all. But a few key zones I'm really interested in 59.5. Something I'm really interested in sooner or later. I'm really interested in this 63 area. But all in the middle, I'm going to look for reactions, I'm going to set alerts and watch for price action. I'm not going to predict anything, not going to predict any to the upside and to the downside, nothing. I'm just going to watch for reactions, that's the plan. We can look at Solana on the higher time frames. Key zone here. If you can find acceptance, wouldn't be surprised if we see this zone. But previous week's high remains key to downside, in my opinion. Very strong move overall. Looking at BTC. Let's see. For me, 63 looks extremely important. Both have confluence, at least on 12 you can see anchor VWAP, EMA, and key confluence. Below we saw this major swing failure pattern of this previous week low, amazing reaction. But below, this remains extremely interesting to me. Let's have a quick look at the few altcoins of interest. You can also just come in and say just quick, amazing bonuses on BloFin right now. A few of the bonuses, no KYC, will not get regulated by MICA. I really advise you all to check it out and get your bonuses. Now is the perfect chance. Link in description. I'm also taking in more people in my private group. Check out link in description to get access for that. On Ethereum, I'm pretty much looking for testing this zone below for continuation and looking for taking a short up here. I'm only interested in extremes on Ethereum. On Hype, we can see a few zones of interest. Pushing the resistance remains key resistance, but if we can accept above, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a squeeze towards $71. But for now, this remains key resistance, and we may see a range play for now. Time will tell, I'm not really sure, but this is still key zones to watch on your chart. Brett, only interested in extremes, nothing in the middle. On Fartcoin, key short zone in my opinion on the daily chart. We'll be watching for a short, and I wouldn't be surprised if we feel at least towards this, maybe even lower. And sooner or later, I think this week will be taken. I'm gonna buy some spot around here. That's my plan for today. Set alerts, be patient, and not predict anything, at least on Bitcoin. I'm just gonna look for reactions at my zones of interest, but I don't really have a need to short there, a need to long there. That's not anything for today. Check my links in the description for bonuses on places to trade and how to get access to my private group. I'll see you with a new video tomorrow. Bye.